Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is a paid request for DavieVids. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, movie reviews, re-reviews, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthrough for an hour, a full playthrough, tier list ranking, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. And this is for The Dead Don't Die, although I wish this movie died a long time ago. I wish this movie died before I saw the fucking film. This is the second time I've seen this film. I hope this is the last time I've seen this film. I will never watch this film again unless it's a request to do, I don't know, I guess a re-review or a commentary. The only way I would ever see this fucking film again is if I was paid for it. But thankfully DavieVids did pay for this, so that's the one upside. The downside is the rest of the fucking movie. Because I did not like this film when I first saw it. I hated it even more watching it again. So it came out in 2019. And number one, it's directed by Jim Jarmusch. I do not like this guy's fucking movies. I know people love his movies. That's fine. But Broken Flowers, Ghost Dog, Dead Man, Dead Fuck, Fuck a Duck, In the Muck of... I don't give a fuck what other movies he did. I don't give a shit. I do not like this guy's movies. This guy's movies are not my cup of tea. If they are for you, I'm glad for it. They're not my cup of tea. This is a zombie comedy, only there's no comedy, just nothing's in it fucking funny. If you want to see a zombie comedy with Bill Murray, go watch Zombieland. To be a much funnier, much better film. You want to watch another zombie comedy? Shaun of the Dead. Much funnier, better film. Or Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead by Peter Jackson. Much funnier, much better film. Hell, I'd rather watch the fucking Dean Kane film Dead and Deader, which I like, to be a much more entertaining zombie comedy than this film. I like Dean Kane and I like Dead and Deader, so there you go. Much more enjoyable film to me than this. You don't get it. No, I get it. It's anti-entertainment is what this film is. It's anti-entertainment. The director wanted to be... like, I forget what the term is. Breaking the fourth wall. Because people will admit that, well, what's that song? Oh, it's the theme song from the movie. Well, how do you know it would end poorly? End badly. How do you know it ended badly? Well, I read the script. You read the script. So once in a while it pulls that out, like out of the blue. But for the most part, this film, like on purpose, is trying to be as flat and lifeless as possible. So whether this director's trying to just make fun of the idea of horror films, make fun of the idea of zombie films, make fun of the idea of whatever the case for actual entertainment, it says let's do stuff that doesn't entertain you. Let's have every performance be flat, dulcet, slow-paced tones, and the movie moves slow. It takes forever for anything to fucking happen. Most of it feels so fucking pointless. Like, this feels like such a pointless fucking movie. So I think that's his point, to be fucking pointless. It's a waste of a cast. Adam Driver, Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, Danny Glover, Steve Buscemi. You even have Iggy Pop as a zombie. Rosie Perez, who I remember from White Men Can't Jump. She's here as a news reporter, correspondent. More like news correspondent. Selena Gomez is in the film. The RZA is in the film. So the premise of the movie is you have this small town, Adam Driver and Bill Murray are the cops. Tilda Swinton got this funeral home, and she's also a samurai warrior with a Buddha and has a sword. And she's Scottish. Danny Glover works at a store, goes to this diner a lot. Steve Buscemi, he's mad that his chicken is gone, and he likes to wear the hat, Keep America White Again. So it's like the orange MAGA hat, but it says Keep America White Again. This will be rolling my eyes around the back of my fucking head. Tom Waits is in the film as a hermit living in the woods called Hermit Bob. The RZA, they couldn't use UPS, so it's called Woo PS. I guess they also did that as a joke to Wu-Tang. Hey, remember Wu-Tang? So RZA works for Wu-PS. Even though it looks like UPS, but it's Wu-PS. See, it says WU, Wu-PS. Like, these are the jokes. And everybody plays it so flat and so deadpan and so little energy. Everybody talking in these low key moments and just talking. Should we listen to the civilian radio? Okay, sure. And they start noticing weird stuff, like it's 8 p.m., but yet it's still light out. Their phones stop working. They listen to the radio. Why does this sound so familiar? Because it's the theme song that we heard 5 minutes ago with the titles of the movie. Steve Buscemi saying this coffee's too damn... Oh, this is too damn black for me. Oh, I mean the taste of it. Because he's racist. He's got the MAGA hat on. These kids in this, like, jail institute, I forget what the hell it was. Not jail, but this place was pointless. They're just there. They talk about on the news polar fracking. And news reports of polar fracking. And then immediately everybody quickly figures out it's a zombie epidemic. And then they hide in the closet, and then when the coast is cleared, they escape, and you never see those kids again. So those terrors, I don't even know why they were in the movie, those kids. Steve Buscemi, he's mad that his chickens are missing, that his cows are missing. Tilda Swinton has a Buddha and swords, and she thinks she's the fucking bride from Kill Bill, and she's Scottish. The Ted come back and attach these two ladies at the diner. And one of the zombies is Iggy Pop. Selena Gomez and others come by and they stay at a motel. She's only there to talk a little bit, get some change for some snacks. And then the next time you see them, they're dead. And before they turn to a zombie, their heads are cut off. Waste of time if you like Selena Gomez. I don't give a shit, but I'm just saying for those who do, she's given nothing to do. From time to time, Adam Driver will say, this isn't going to end well. Isn't going to end well. And all of a sudden, he just knows they're zombies. We found out later why he knows that. Earlier in the film, they found this dead body, the town drunk Carol Kane. And then she rises up later on, and Bill Murray's trying to shoot her, but then Adam Driver cuts her head off. So in a way, it's kind of a Scrooge reunion, because Carol Kane and Bill Murray was in the film Scrooged, a much better, funnier movie. When Adam Driver cuts her head off, anytime a zombie dies, this black dust comes out that looks, I don't know how they did it. It looked like CGI. Maybe it wasn't, but it looked CGI to me. It looked digital. If it was done practical, I don't think it looked that convincing. And the jokes is that, like, her as a zombie keeps saying Chardonnay. Iggy Pop and the other zombie, when they're at the diner, they kept saying coffee. And they drank the coffee, and they stole the coffee. Tilda Swinton kills some at her funeral home, walks across town, kills a bunch with her sword, gets to the cops. Because Adam Driver, Bill Murray, and this other girl is a Chloë Sevigny. I forget her name, female cop. And Tilda Swinton's like, I'll stay here if you guys need to drive around, which she does. But I don't even know why Tilda Swinton stayed there, because she didn't really accomplish anything staying there. Danny Glover and this teen, they block up their store. They each kill a zombie, but they didn't block up the batch, so the zombies come in and they're talking, oh, this looks like it's going to be the end of us. Oh, looks like there's too many. And they die off screen. And later you see that they're zombies. Steve Buscemi, there's a wide shot where he gets taped in and Tom Waits, the hermit, is watching from the woods. Then it's Bill Murray, Adam Driver, and the other girl in the car, and zombies are on them. The female cop freaks out, leaves, she gets immediately taken out. Bill Murray asks Adam Driver, why do you keep saying, I know this isn't going to end well. How come you keep saying that? And then Adam Driver goes, well, I knew because I read the script. And Bill's like, you read the script? I only read parts of the script. Jim, damn him. Complain about the director. I mean, I'm complaining about the director too. I'm calling him full of shit. Pretentious as fuck. Fuck his movies. I hate his movies. Because his movies just seem like they have their head up their own ass and they think they're more artistic and funnier and more entertaining than they are. He's like, ooh, I'm so artsy. Look how I do my movies. This is so artistic. This is so different. Yeah, they're non-entertaining. Not one of his fucking films. Like, Bill Murray, I liked in Serious Fair. Lost in Translation. St. Vincent. Broken Flowers, I thought was boring as fuck. Oh, Forrest Whitaker, and he's a wizened kind of a hitman, but the Samurai Code. Ghost Dog, I would say if maybe it's Jim Jarmusch's best film, but I'm still not a fan of that movie. I thought it was rather boring. Dead Man, boring as shit. This film, boring as shit. So par for a course for Jim. Boring as shit movies. And none of it is funny. Sometimes I even wonder if he's even like the idea of being deadpan. The movie thinks it's funnier than it is. In my eyes, it really thinks it's a lot fucking funnier than it really is. The closest I got to laughing is when Adam Driver saw something and he goes, yuck. His delivery of that kind of almost made me get a chuckle. That's it. Bill Murray, I know he's a big fan of this director and he'll do most any movie this guy sets up for Bill. But Bill Murray just felt like he was, I know he's doing, he's directed by this guy to be deadpan, but just everybody is just flat and deadpan. They still feel like Bill Murray on autopilot, and anybody could have played his fucking role. Anybody could have. It was a waste of Bill Murray's talent. Same with Danny Glover. Waste of his fucking talent. Anybody could have played this role. Him talking to Bill Murray about, found these two girls at the diner dead. He kills one zombie who has these like hedge clipper things and cuts the zombie's head off. And then dies off screen with this other teen kid. Oh, the RZA, like I say, he's the wannabe UPS, but they call it WPS. You later find out that he's been bitten and he's a zombie. So while Bill Murray and Adam Driver in the car, Tilda Swinton walks over, and out of the blue, a fucking UFO appears. Takes Tilda Swinton. Why any of this happens, I don't fucking know. The movie never explains it. I'm sure it's supposed to be some artistic, breaking the wall of what intended for zombie films, comedies. What the fuck else was in his mind? I mean, you could have filmed a goddamn baboon butt fucking a zebra, and I would have been just as confused. I mean, maybe you could just put that in the film too. Why not? I just stick this up my ass, and then hopefully it don't come out the same color. Call it Ass Juice the movie. That'd be different too, but no one would want to see that film, including myself. And yeah, I did drink it, because I feel like this movie, it's all full of shit. Me trying to think of these ideas will make me be full of shit, just like Jim Jarmusch is full of shit. And this movie's full of shit. This might be the worst zombie comedy I've ever seen in my life. This is the most pointless, boring, and the waste of such a cast. It's such a fucking waste. I know my internet's been wonky for the past week, so it may take a minute, but I love like to find a list of zombie comedies. Not zombie movies, zombie comedies. And I don't even know if I can find a zombie comedy list. Well, Shaun of the Dead I like more than this. Zombieland I like more than this. Death Note 2, Red vs. Dead. Overlord I would not call a comedy. I like it better than this, but I wouldn't call that a comedy. Some of these other ones I haven't seen. Warm Bodies I'd rather watch than this. First, One Cut of the Dead, I wouldn't really call that a comedy. I mean, The Return of the Living Dead 1 and 2. And even 3 I'd watch over this. Dead Heat, Dead Alive. Okay, is this film as bad as Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5? Probably not, to be fair. Because even though they're wasted, I mean, the cast just existing is better than anything in Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5. So maybe I won't call it the worst. Well, I mean, all those films really comedies, though. Because I don't remember them actually trying to make you laugh. But I don't remember a fucking thing about Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5, to be honest. I won't say the worst because I know there'll be some movie that pops up and I'm like, oh yeah, that's technically the worst. So I won't say the worst, but one of the worst, yes, I will say it. So after this UFO comes out of fucking nowhere to pick up Tilda Swinton, and again, why any of that happens, I don't know. Bill Murray and Adam Driver kill zombies. They, whether it be Steve Buscemi, who's a zombie. That teenager I mentioned before, he's now a zombie who was with Danny Glover. Bill Murray sees Danny Glover as a zombie but lets him go. Because I don't want to shoot you. I think this motel... Is it Larry Fessenden? He's the director and he's acted in some stuff too. He was a motel owner. I think he pops up and he gets killed. The female cop... So a lot of the characters you've seen already, they pop up as zombies and they get destroyed. And then Bill Murray and Adam Driver go back to back after they're killing a bunch of zombies and they get overtaken. Tom Waits the Hermit is watching from afar doing nothing, rambling about some nonsense that's pretentious as fuck. And then the movie's over. You know, I'm curious. I'm curious what rating this has on IMDb. I'm just curious. 5.4. Bullshit. My dick. How the fuck does it get a 5 point? What is there to like about the film? The cast is wasted. They're given dour, flat, lame pieces of dialogue to reiterate onto the screen. There's barely a story. It goes like you're crawling underwater. That's the pace this fucking film does. So what the fuck does this film have to offer for people? Please tell me. I would love to know. It's not great gore special effects. It's not... There's barely a point to the fucking film. Oh, you just don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get an STD either. The dead don't die, yeah, and I don't give a fuck. Let this movie die. Anyway, that's all I got. I hate this film. This film, I think, just outright fucking sucks. It is... I would put in my top 10 worst zombie film list because of just how this cast was wasted. I wish... Oh my god. a different director, different writer, different script, had this cast, and maybe could have done something with this movie. But yeah, I hate this fucking film. I don't know if DavieVids knew that when he requested it, but he knows it now, so thank you, DavieVids. But God, I don't see what the fuck one could like about this film. If people like it, that's fine, but please explain to me what there is to like about it, because I would love to read it. So with that said, thanks for watching, take care, and this movie can kiss my ass. Later.